Hello, I'm back again. Uh, as you remember, I did this. Oh, I know you've not seen that one yet. My bad. Ugh. I've done this one, as you remember. I also did this. I'm kind of happy with it. I like the the shadows in that. That's not too bad. And then, of course, I did this. All the black is gone. There is no more black. I'm tired, so I'm only going to do about half, and then do this other half later on. I got a new brush as well. I present to you the Batty, because it's big like a Batty. I don't really know what I'm going to do. Again, I'm out of black, so I'm going to have to substitute it with this. With fucking there. It ain't black, but it's like a brown. So I'll just have to see. I fucked up already. I wanted this on the page or the canvas so I can, but it's not because I'm an inbred. I'm not gonna need water. Oh, I'll just dump the fucking thing. But anyways, today I'm talking about zombies again. We're not Call of Duty zombies. At least not probably not much anyway. Just simple everyday zombies. Because I like zombies. I love zombies. And it's my channel. I can yap about whatever the fuck I want. So, this is not gonna fucking work. Oh, fuck it, we ball. Oh, it's already fucking up, look. And it's too much water, and I'm stupid. Oh, this is already going to the fucking pigs. Oh, fucking hell. Alright then. Oh, it's already fucked. Alright, hang on then. So certain it is. But we're talking about zombies again. So the first zombies, I'll be honest with you, I do not care about the first zombies. The first zombies just fucking suck. The first zombies go like this. You're in a party, or you get invited to a house, someone gives you a drink, you pop it. That's a lovely drink, that. Oh no, I'm now a zombie, and my mind's gone. And now all my white's... Fucking hell. Now all my white's gone too. Awesome. Great. This is going to the shitters. Alright, dab of water. But nevertheless, though, you do that, you become a zombie, you just literally go mindless. That's basically it. You can talk, can walk, but you're just shit now, basically. And I remember watching a movie as a kid called King of the Zombies. And I was like, oh shit, zombies? I love zombies, let me watch it. And then I instantly got bored as fuck because I saw a guy come up and go, I am a zombie. I am a zombie. I am a zombie. Oh. I didn't see it. And I don't care enough. It'll wash out, probably. Hopefully. But nevertheless, he was going, oh, I'm a zombie. It's like, fucking hell, this is dog shit. It segues in pretty well because I'm probably going to have to wait fucking years just for it to dry up. Yeah, okay, alright. I'll just cut then and then wait till it dries and then restart. Alright, fuck off. Okay, so I painted it all. It's all painted. It's the wrong colour though, I think, because I mixed it with white and I just used this since I'm out of white. Look at this. Corpse of white paint. I'm probably just going to put a bunch of green like up here and then make it go around like that. Probably. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like freeballing it, and I probably will also put mountains up here. I changed my mind about it being just a small one, and as well as that, with this one, right? Notice how this is all green, and then I've got dark green for the leaves. I'm swapping over. I'm going to swap over, see what that's like. So, well, I'm doing that. This is slightly damp, and I'm too impatient to wait anymore, so fuck it. Oh, shit. So instead, probably put some mountains in the background. Maybe. Fuck. Fuck am I going to do that? Okay, alright. We've got a plot and scheme here. Okay. Okay, never mind. Change of plan. We're sticking to this. This is going to be our base. If I do anything up here, I'm fucked. Of course, again, I'm out of white. So, unless I can scavenge some, so... Instead, I'm just going to have to use this, This is just brown. This is genuinely just brown. Fucking hell, okay. Oh, Trouble in Paradise. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can find like another colour. Hang on. I got Blurple. I was gonna have to do because, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. So, right. Oh, fuck's sake, it's not even opened. Anyway, so let's get back on topic of zombies. So, like I said, fucking hell, the first zombie was boring and was basically just a mindless mind control thing that I don't care too much about because it sucks. Then, God bless, George A. Romero comes about and says, hey, zombies suck. Allow me to make some good shit. And then proceeds to make zombies. Now, I believe that his zombies, he wanted them to be sort of... I think he said something along the lines of the monster within. Which is why in his... Especially the first one he made. First, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Day of the Dead, Night of the Dead. Night of the Living Dead, I think. I can't remember. He has them basically just acting like crazy people. They're picking up rocks and shit. They're breaking just about everything. It's fucked up what they're doing. But they're still somewhat there. Only ever so slightly. As they're still scared of fire. They still know what that is. If you try and set them on fire, they'll back up. Because they know what it is. I think I've used too much purple. Fuck. Alright, well, I'll just see what I can do with it. And again, so, they're always still sort of there. And the popular one, the one where they go to the mall, that one, I think, boosted zombies up to more popular heights because, I mean, you got Dead Rising, which takes place in a mall, again, very similar to the films. By the way, Dead Rising was such a good film. Not Dead Rising film. The game. The game is such a good game. So much fun. Shit is it as a kid. I'm epic at it now though. So you know, I'm just awesome, I guess. But nevertheless, so back on topic. A lot of his zombies were intelligent as well. Like you have zombies in modern fiction today, in which they're legitimately just brainless entities. They walk around. And that's about all they do. But in his zombies are fairly intelligent. I can't remember what it's from, but from one of his series, there's a zombie that ends up gaining quite a bit of intelligence. Able to load a gun, able to shoot it. In fact, the ending of it was him shooting not a very nice person into a crowd of zombies for saluting him as he died. Which, you know, I respect. So, again, he was a bit of a dickhead in that. But the entirety of it, it shows that they're still there. Like I said, in the one where they go to the mall, which I believe is Day of the Living Dead. I believe in the first one it was the Night of the Living Dead, in which they're all running about in the night, and by the end of the movie they've sort of eradicated it, I believe. I'm probably wrong. But they've got some intelligence still. So they're going about to places that they remembered when they were alive. That's why they walked around with shopping carts and such. Because they remembered what it were they were doing. What it were that they were. Am I retarded? What the fuck is wrong with me? But nevertheless, they did that. And then in later iterations of the films, there's a zombie called Big Daddy, who is or I can only presume is a gas station employee waiting to serve someone. But in this movie, the survivors in it have basically become accustomed to zombies. They know all about it. They know how to annoy them, how to like distract them, and all that. It's not hard for them to survive the zombies anymore. That's where Big Daddy comes in. Big Daddy is rather intelligent for a zombie. He doesn't like his fellow zombies being hurt neither. So when he sees a bunch of survivors come about and kill zombies for no reason, he actively starts to push the zombies down. And when a lot of them die, he gets pissed, real pissed. And so what does Big Daddy do? He starts his own massive horde of zombies. Oh, fuck off. I cleaned you. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do with this. Got a smidgen of purple in this now. Alright. Looks gang. Okay, fine then. How do I want to do this? I'll just start from here, I guess. I'll start from here, actually, I've decided. But, again, he basically controlled an army of his own zombies. Not mind-controlled. It wasn't like an alpha zombie or nothing. But he did basically tell them what to do. Through grurs and growls. And they listened. He taught the zombies how to, not exactly swim, but to fall to the bottom of the water and walk forwards to another destination. Which, you know, I can respect that. Oh, fucking hell, that was a big glob. No, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Wait, actually, hang on. Oh, master class. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to be the next, what's he called? Guy that cut off his ear. I'm going to be him. I'm going to be like him soon enough. You watch. But again, getting distracted. He taught the zombies where to go. He even picked up an assault rifle and started firing at the survivors. With little amounts of success, but he still could shoot it and reload it. And he basically said, he didn't speak obviously, but he basically showed that you fuck with me, I fuck with you. And that was all I remember about the movie, I'll be completely honest. I just found it cool that a zombie could walk and do epic shit like that. Yeah, I'll go like that. Now, these zombies are cool, I like them, but they're not technically zombies per se. These are the running zombies. Running zombies, as the name suggests, are normally infected people. Instead of it being, I think George Romero's virus was a meteor that came to Earth, or they brought a meteor back from space that fell onto Earth. I can't remember. It was something like that. Nevertheless, though, space rock on Earth, and then people started turning from it. Which is a good explanation, in my personal opinion. I like that. I like that explanation. It's quick and simple. They don't have to dig too deep into it. Oh, bated breaths. If I fuck up, I'm going to fuck up the entire painting. Oh my good heavens, he's just the best. Oh my god, I am just the best. Look at me. I'm just the best. Where's some of that paint? There we go. But I'm going to have to put more paint in this area, by the way. Which is why I'll probably use something along the lines of this. But, nevertheless, though, I'm actually really happy with that. That's nice. But these zombies are normally, like I said, people that are infected with a virus of some kind. They're still kinda, not really, sorta there. But normally they're not even really zombies. They're just really angry crazy people. 28 days later and 28 weeks later, that's what those zombies are. They're normally just people that have become sick with some kind of virus. And what it does is it turns you crazy, basically. It turns you absolutely insane. And you start running about killing people in vicious and brutal ways, as well as eating. Makes you feral, basically. I like that zombie. I really like those kind of zombies. Those kind of zombies are scary because while you're running and it's sitting there basically screaming at the top of its lungs because of how angry it is and wants to hurt you, you're getting tired, it's still going. It's such a scary zombie to think about. Something that by the time you're sitting there puffing and panting, I can't run anymore, I can't run anymore, it's already jumped on you and it started bashing your head in with its fists and probably also bitten into your neck. I do love those zombies. I love them to pieces. I don't really see much of them though, because they're normally confused with the next kind of zombie, which is what I like to call a rabies virus, but it mutates. And I don't like that one all that much. I like it in the sense of what it is. I think that's cool. You know, it's a zombie virus. But games like Left 4 Dead, now I love Left 4 Dead, right? Left 4 Dead is such a good game. Such a good game. Right, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, brilliant. But it gets a little silly, right? Again, it's a video game, who the fuck cares? But I do like my stories to make sense, you know? Pardon me, sorry, burping. I do like my stories to make sense. So, it bewilders me how the green flu virus does what it does in the Left 4 Dead universe. It fucking cleans you! You're clean! You fucking scum! There's green in here now. I did so good at cleaning, and there's some bullshit happening. Alright, fuck it, we're good. They got blue. But, now again, it's cool, but how does someone that's a human being get infected with something, right? Now again, I don't think the virus has ever explained where it came from. I think it just sort of is there, and this universe of people just have to put up with it. I mean, okay, to be fair, the green could actually kind of help me out. I'm going to need more blue. Whatever kind of blue this is, I'm going to need more of it. But how you get like a random guy, right? And he happens to work out a little bit. He gets sick. Instead of turning into a regular old, like... Instead, what happens is he gets muscles on muscles, is strong as shit, can rip into concrete and throw it at people. And also he can punch cars at such a high velocity, it can kill people. Like, no, I'm sorry, no. I love the game still, I love it. But it's always something that's like nitpicked at me. And again, I'm probably that guy like, actually, that wouldn't make any sense IRL. I'm fully aware. But it's like, how the fuck does it work? Like, come on, how? But, nevertheless, you got the, what's it called? Well, you got things like the Resident Evil viruses, right? They're explained. They're bioweapons, right? Okay, whatever. It started out as a zombie game, and now has evolved into more just a survival horror game with viruses in them. For example, 1, 2, and 3 were all zombies. 4 was the Las Plagas, I believe it's called. I probably butchered it because it's Spanish or some shit. But that, instead of a regular zombie virus, it was more of a hive mind kind of virus with one person in full control of it. Whereas the rest of them were just sort of, they know they're probably infected, but they unfortunately have no way to stop it, which would fucking suck. Which is cool. That's fine. That's fine. They don't need to explain it. They've already explained it as a bioweapon. Okay, they made a bioweapon that can do that. No need to look any further into it. Fuck it. But then again, you sit there and you're told that in Left 4 Dead, a fat cunt can throw up everywhere and also explode. The exploding vomiting one, okay, that's somewhat makes sense. Everyone's been sick and everyone's thrown up while being sick. You know? So, I can let that one off. The smelly shit, not too much, I suppose. I suppose you could say it's like pheromones in the vomit or some shit. How much fucking more paint am I going to need? Holy shit. I'm so fucked. Oh my. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Drop more. There we go. And then, what, you got Dying Light as well. I love Dying Light, right? I played the shit out of Dying Light. I love it to pieces. Gorgeously fun game. It is gorgeously fun. The story was, shit, but the game itself was fine. It played lovely. It was adorable to play the game. But again, the zombies, they made no sense to me. They said it was a rabies virus. They wanted to cure said virus. But they also wanted to use it as a weapon, which, was kind of fucked up. But it has a mix between like George Romero's zombies and the 28 Days Later zombies, as well as the whole they're mutating blah kind of thing. That being, what is it? You got I don't even know what it's called. It's a big bastard. If what's the tallest person ever been? 8 foot or some shit. I'm quite tall, but people still tower over me sometimes. I still have a person that stands really high and shit. But then you see the game, and it's like, how the fuck does someone turn into that? Because they're always covered in police armor as well. It's like, how? What the fuck happened? What caused this mutation? Again, I'm probably not thinking too deep into it, but fuck. It's crazy. Again, I still love them. It's like, come on now. You're being a little bit silly. I swear down, if I cannot finish this with this glob, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, I'm so good. Look at that. Okay, you can. Good. I got so distracted talking about zombies, I didn't even know if you could actually see what I was painting or not. That'd been fucking annoying if I'd look up and found out you're looking at the floor or some shit. My grotty floor. But nevertheless, though, the zombies in them, I do love them. There's a game I really want to play called Project Zomboid, I think. Yeah, Project Zomboid. That game looks fun. I think it's hard. That being, the zombies do not give a fuck. The zombies will kill you if you're not careful. One bite and you're fucked. That's it. It's over. Which, I heavily respect that. I heavily respect that. But you can also modify them slightly. I think it's you can have them running in the night or something similar to that. Oh, pardon me. You can have them running in the night. You can have them sprinting 24/7. But I don't know how the virus works in that game. But I think I remember watching a lore video about it. I like the idea of zombies, right? When you first get infected, you're a runner, right? Because you're still alive. And then if someone sees you, oh shit, there's a runner, and you're sitting there, you get shot, you're dead, right? But that's when the virus reactivates and brings you back to life from the dead. But now you're a walking one. I always liked that idea. Always really liked it. I've never seen a game do it. Never. Never seen a game do it. I need white. For 2 reasons. Number one, clouds. Number two, ripples. I've also fucked myself because it's too far away. So maybe I'll like got rid of the. Oh no! I got brown. I got brown. Okay. Maybe I'll put like a dock here or some shit. Or maybe I won't because I think I've fucked up my perspective actually. Oh, I could put a dock there, couldn't I? I could put a dock there. Okay, alright then. But I'm gonna see a bit of. There we go. But yeah. Should I leave it there? Should I end it here? Because it's literally just going to be one thing. Whether it looks good or it doesn't really matter. It's just practice at the end of the day. But literally all I'm going to do, fuck off, is wait for that to dry. Maybe use this brush. Use this brush and just sort of, like that for the waves. Not the waves, like the ripples in the water. Maybe I'll put a bit of like ripples here to get the reflection off of them. Like a dot there and then like a proper thing there. Maybe. I mean, again, the clouds, same sort of thing, just up there. Actually, no, I saw how someone like did they use like a big brush like this, and they like just had it on the end and just sort of like that, just dip. Shall I leave it as that then? And then I'll finish this up a bit later on. Yep. Okay. Fine. Bye. Fuck off.